Okay, fam. So we're going to get real today and we're going to talk about credit card debt. Something that every one of us, I think, have been in. At some point or another, you might be one of the fortunate people who have never been in credit card debt, who have always paid your bills off at the end of the month. But this is where society is going. And I'm listening to this video right now. And her name is Social Simone. If you do not follow her, she is a very bright young lady. And we're going to listen to her title that says, "We've normalized credit card debt. Now everyone's broke." Not saying that that's true, but I do think that there's some truth to it, especially with I'm not even going to say the younger generation. I know people who need that purse right away, need that bag right away, need that furniture right away, and will slap it on a credit card and almost at their limit. And we have all, at some point, one or another, have put something on their credit card that we know damn well we're not paying off in the next month, and I just want to know your thoughts on it. So let's hear what she has to say.
We have normalized credit card debt to the point where everybody thinks it's normal, and now everybody is broke and in a lot of debt.
I get some hate for this, but the girlies are messing up. No one told me how many of you are in credit card debt. I saw a TikTok the other day of this girl saying we need to start normalizing credit card debt, and everyone in the comments was agreeing with her. And I am not talking about debt because of student loans or because of medical reasons. These girls were genuinely several $1,000s in credit card debt because they shopped too much.
Look, it's just like we have to draw the line somewhere. Somebody has to just say, enough is enough. It's okay not to have the latest of everything that you see online or that you see your friends have or you see your family have. It doesn't even matter who has it. There has to be a level of accountability.
There has to be a level of accountability. That's where I am with this low buy 2025. I know for a fact there are things that I purchased myself last year in 2024 that I have not picked up and I have not touched. And I had to ding, 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 realistically say, what changes am I? What changes is Stacy going to make this year and last year where I don't fall into that rut again? And I'm every video that I'm coming up with on YouTube, and a lot of them are transpiring over from TikTok. This is becoming a big epidemic in the world, in our country. You know why? Because we are scrolling and we are seeing these things that we don't need, and we are so quick to just swipe. I won't normalize saying that now everyone is broke because we don't know each other's finances. But there's obviously a concern with the millennial generation and the Gen Zers that this is what is happening to them. And we want to kind of dig them out of that. We don't want that. This shouldn't be normalized.
Self-control, or else people are going to continue to dig themselves into deeper holes. Credit card debt is not a joke. So many people are struggling financially because they are trying to find the ways to get out of this. And it almost kind of feels like nowadays everybody is joking about it like it's not a big deal, but it is.
Reason you get a credit card is not just so you can have all this free money to spend on whatever you want.
And then it's not even free money. You have to pay this stuff back
With interest, with interest, with interest. You have to pay this stuff back. I mean, back in the day, I remember when I got my first credit card and my dad told me that this is for emergency reasons. This is for emergency reasons. And I've since then not used it for emergency reasons. I've done it more because I want this bag, I want this, I want the other. And I wasn't, there was a point I would say I was really responsible paying off things right away. But then I got to a point where I started paying things and saying, you know what, I'll pay half of that and pay the next month. And I was letting interest catch up with me. And not to mention, a few videos that I was watching today also were basically saying that a lot of people are struggling to buy their first home. They're struggling because the debt to income ratio, number one, in 2020, we kind of just bought what we wanted because we said, hey, we're going to be in the house anyway. We're going to be stuck. And excuse me, what else is there to do but shop? It made us feel better. It made us feel important. When you get that new handbag, when you get those new shoes, when you get that new, I don't know, iPod, when you get whatever it is that you like, stereo system in your car, whenever you get one of those new things, it for that hot second, you feel like the most amazing person in the world and you feel like you're on top. And then a few days pass by, and guess what? that thing that you wanted is no longer as great as you thought it was. So I'm at a point right now where we know that I've been doing no buy low buy January. I am going to show you guys everything that I purchased this month. I have not purchased any clothes. I have not purchased any shoes. I use my gift card at Sephora, and I am loving the results of the facial cream that I use and the mask that I use. And I bought a lip gloss, but some of the money I came out the pocket, some of the money came from the gift card. And I was supposed to only go out to eat 2 times this month, and I went out to eat 3 times this month. Other than that, I've stuck to every single thing that I said I was going to do. I spent the amount that I said I was going to spend at Target, or not Target, but Trader Joe's. I spent the amount that I said that I was going to spend at Costco. I went over a little bit because you know that when you go to Costco, that when you have the paper towel days and the toilet paper days, you're going to go over because that's like $40 right there, right? So I have those days as well. But other than that, for the most part, I am so proud of myself for the month of January. And you know what they say about a diet. If you can get past the first 2 weeks of a diet, and that's not even a diet, 2 weeks of a habit, you can keep going. It just becomes a habit. And looking back at how much money I did not spend in the month of January and how much money I actually got to save, it just makes me want to keep going more and more and more and more. I'm actually truly excited about this. Now I am looking forward to my next meal. So I am, and not meal like I'm starving myself. I've been cooking a lot at home, which I enjoy doing. But in February, yes, we will go out for Valentine's Day to dinner. My friend Adrian and I will also go catch a meal somewhere. We looked at this Vietnamese restaurant, and I'm really excited to do that. But I have things to look forward to. I have things that I can say that I spent less than $100, and I'm happy. I walked into Target the other day. I walked in there, got exactly what I needed, walked right out, and had zero regrets. None. I I had no urge to go up and down aisles and pick up a little knickknack and say, "Oh, I need this." And I feel like I'm creating a habit. We're just in January, but I'm going to keep you guys updated all the way until we get into the end of the year and let you know how this whole year went for me. So with that being said, I go to Trader Joe's this week. $150. That is my max, and I will definitely share that with you guys. But I want to know if you think that because this year has become so awkward already, it's become super weird. Are you trying to save more this year just to plan for whatever than the inevitable? Or is this year just like any other year to you? And it's fine, and it's fine as it is, because like I said, everyone's finances are completely different. And I did change my name on this platform because I wanted to say saving with Stacy, because I want to contribute something positive to your life. I want you to say, hey, you know what? Maybe I tried one of her little tricks and I liked it and it worked for my life. And if I can pass a nugget on to somebody, I would love to pass that nugget on to someone. My friend Will on here, Will McCason, if you do not follow him, he bought this really cool Dyson. I think it was like a humidifier, something like that. And what I was thinking about gifting myself, maybe for my birthday, once I got like my birthday money, I saw those home diffusers that are pet safe, because if they weren't pet safe, I wouldn't get it. But instead of buying candles, I wanted to buy myself, like, I think it stands like up to here. And I would go test it out in the store because I want to know the potency. If it's not going to make my whole house smell good, I don't want it. But I'm trying to find things that are more cost effective. You know what's cost effective? Going and taking a walk, like going outside and just smelling. Like someone said when TikTok was about to be banned, they were like, "Good, go outside and touch some grass. Like go outside and like do something that doesn't require your face like this, buried like this, or require you spending money." Spending money doesn't have to be the end all be all. And I used to look at those memes that used to say, when people say money can't buy happiness, well, it sure can with this handbag. And honestly, I don't even believe that that's true anymore, because a lot of my friends who have handbags, I see them unbox the handbag and you don't see that handbag again for a long, long time. And that's no shade to you guys at all. But I'm just saying it is an addiction. It is an addiction. I'm not saying it's a bad one. Not all addiction. Working out's an addiction. That's not a bad addiction. But for me, and the way that I want to convey what I'm bringing across in this channel. I want you guys to be more aware of the things that you are purchasing, and not that because I'm trying to tell you to spend your money. Let us know if it was worth it. Let us know if it was worth it. Like, how many times did you use it this year? I bought a $3,000 bag. How many times did you use that $3,000 bag this year? Let us know. Let me know if it's worth it. Share it with the people below. We all want to talk to each other and let each other know how things are going in each other's and one another's lives. And I think just share it. Sharing's caring. You know, I don't miss cutting out Starbucks. I have my Nespresso. When I got that Starbucks gift card a few months ago and saw that $25 bought me 2 drinks and the croissant, I was out. I was like, no, I'd rather go buy a big Danish from Trader Joe's, drink my Nespresso, and call it a day. I don't have to go through a drive-through every so much. That just adds up. And cooking at home is fun. It is for me, at least. I love cooking at home. I like pulling up recipes and looking at that stuff. So yeah, basically, I just want to see how we were doing with our spending in 2025. Are you doing well? Could you do better? Are you just at a point where I'm not even concerned about spending in 2025? It's fine. It's all good. But I'm letting you know that I've stuck to my plan. I'm doing really well. I will pull out my vision board for you guys sometime next week. We'll go over the points that I've hit, maybe some points that I've missed, but spending wise, I have done really, really well. And I just wanted to share that with you guys today in this video. So I hope your 2025 is going well. I hope you are hitting all your goals. And if you're not, you'll wake up tomorrow and you can start again. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.